I cannot wait any longer, bro. They cannot keep doing this to me. Like, as soon as I'm about to see my goat pull up, it's the end of the episode. So I'm like, you know what? As soon as season 2 ends, because we got 2 more episodes left, I will be checking out the manhwa. So if y'all want to see that, because I'm definitely gonna be checking it out once the season is over, I'll give my thoughts on it of the entire, manhwa. I'll try to make it non-spoiler, but a little bit of spoilers, but definitely gonna read it for sure, because I can't, bro. I love his anime way too much, so definitely gonna check out the manhwa after. But if you want to see that, let me know. But anyways, I did want to talk about this week's episode in particular, because this week's episode I thought it was good. I wouldn't say it's like great or anything like that, but I definitely did think it was good and very enjoyable, because I've seen some people who are like big into animation and stuff like that had minor nitpicks with the episode, but they're just not minor nitpicks, nothing too crazy. Overall though, I did think this episode was still very enjoyable. I do believe next week's though is going to be really where, like, everybody's A game and stuff like that's going to be probably the best fight of season 2 and stuff like that. But other than that though, this week's episode was really cool, because you get to see a lot of the S ranks showing off their moveset and stuff like that, seeing what they can do and stuff like that. Obviously everybody did their thing against the Queen Ant, what I'm saying, they obliterated her and shit like that. But really, this week's episode was to showcase how strong this fucking Ant King is, Barrel. Because as soon as he was born, bro, he was on a mission to kill every fucking human, bro, just speed blitzing everybody. And like, all the S ranks and stuff like that, like, they all got pretty much just one-shotted by Barrel. And Barrel was smart too, also by killing the healer, which I think was really cool, because it shows like, okay, he's smart, he's intellectual and shit like that. He's not just, regular Ant. Like, he really is strong and stuff like that. And you see all the S ranks pretty much just like, they pretty much just got one-shotted, if I'm being honest, and stuff like that. And I felt bad for the girl that has a crush on jinwoo. Like, she's got pushed to the side, but it looks like she broke some ribs or something, but she got sent flying, and everybody else got pretty much, bodied and stuff like that. And I like him when he's like, so where's your king? And he goes outside and he tries to fight Goto, and Goto just gets one-shotted, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is one of my biggest disappointments so far, because I was expecting maybe like a little fight, between them two and stuff like that, because I'm not saying Goto was as strong as jinwoo, but he could somewhat held his own on jinwoo against that sparring match. And I get it that jinwoo was holding a lot back, but I was hoping for a little bit. But nah, bro, the fact that he just one-shotted him, because I saw, they didn't include it in this episode, but I saw it somewhere online where Goto, like in the manhwa, his head is chopped off and you see it. I guess they just cut that off on this week's episode for whatever the reason is. But I'm like, damn, bro, there is no way. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not to say that I was a big fan of his character, but he seemed pretty cool character, so I really thought that he would have some type of love. But nah, bro, he just got obliterated, and I'm just like, damn, bro. And then towards the very end of the episode, you pretty much see all the S ranks kind of like in desperation, like, shit, what the fuck are we gonna do now? And then you see one of jinwoo's shadows pop up, and then you get this cool shot of jinwoo in the building, and obviously his shadows or whatever, he can sense like whenever something's going wrong and shit like that. And yeah, he says exchange and cliffhanger right there, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, what the fuck? But either way though, if I had to rate this week's episode, I'd probably give it like a cool 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10, but I'd probably say 8 out of 10. Definitely enjoyable episode, nothing too crazy or spectacular, but definitely very enjoyable though, definitely very enjoyable. I believe next week's episode and the last 2 episodes are going to be phenomenal, but I feel like definitely next week's though, it's definitely going to be where all of like the budget and everything's going to go. And we've already had some amazing fight scenes throughout the season, but I do feel like next week's episode is going to be definitely one of everybody's favorites for sure. I'm really looking forward to see how jinwoo handles them and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie though, I will say this, like I said, even though I have not read the manhwa, I don't know if a lot of these side characters still play a role or they get more development, but I'm just a little bit disappointed that a lot of these side characters, bro, like they ain't shit, bro. I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong, like, they killed the Ant Queen, that's cool, but like, they couldn't do nothing to the king, what I'm saying? Not even like a little scratch or anything, like, what I'm saying? I was just hoping a little bit more, maybe put up a little bit better fight, but they just got obliterated. But hey, man, it is what it is. It just shows how strong this Ant King is, and wait till my man shows up, the GOAT. I cannot wait to see that. Hopefully it's at least like an enjoyable battle and stuff like that, because yeah, either way though, I did enjoy this week's episode for sure. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about this week's episode. I will see y'all on my next week's review for sure when I do, because I'm really looking forward to that next episode. But yeah, with that being said, appreciate all love and support. If you're new, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel a little bit more. I will see you on my next week, and yeah.